within computer science and biology, nowadays people use that kind of terminology. They use computer language in biology, and they use ordinary language about words in computer science because there's a very intimate relationship.
Mm-hmm.
In that, I think what many biologists say to me, and in reading their material, that it's word-like in the sense that the DNA letters code for the amino acids which code for,
Yes,
that's
yeah.
the word, which code for the proteins, which are the building blocks of life. So if you like to say it's an analogy, but it's an extremely powerful analogy because at the very base level, you're communicating information. Now, this is a difficult area.
Yes.
I'm very well aware that if you ask me, what do you mean by information? It's like so many things. We don't exactly know how to define it.
Yeah.
It's like Augustine said about time. Everybody knows what it is until they're asked to define it.
Yes.
It's one of those things. But one of the things I believe that has come out of physics, although that's debated up to today, is that information, in the sense of we live in an information-based world, is not derivable from physics and chemistry. Now, that to me is a massive block in the way of a materialistic explanation of life, mathematics, everything else. Because if information is not in the end material, then no material explanation is going to work for it.
The closer we get to the foundations of physical reality, the more we rely on analogy, right? Even the atom structure is a model, right? It's an ever-evolving, educated guess shaped by the patterns that we observe. In reality, it's a symbol representing an invisible reality. So it's deeply analogical and even symbolic at its root. In a similar way, we see the universal principles, the universal patterns that we call logi or symbolic patterns or archetypal patterns. We see them indirectly through analogy. But what is the analogy precisely? We're observing our reality, right? The stars, the sun, the moon, the plants, the animals, the birds of various forms, the humans especially, right? And each of these reveals something unique about this higher realm, so to speak, right? About their specific pattern, their logos, about their cause, God, the Logos.